incomparable Mrs. Firth tells me that my videos are too long and they're rambling, and I should record shorter videos that are just sort of quick and brief, and I shouldn't ramble as much. And I don't know that I've got that in me, but I'm come outside at City because I want to show you a thing, because I think it'll help. I'll cut to a thing in a minute and it'll show you that it's minus 25 here, and when the weather's bad the road can tell you a lot of information that people don't often look for, and this is sort of tip number 6 really. When you're on terrain and it's snowy like this road's sort of bare here because they've been through with ploughs, but when you look at his tail lights, his brake lights here in front, when they start getting shiny on road in front of us, if you can see the brake lights reflecting on the road like glass, like a mirror, that's telling you that the road's very icy, and it can either be black ice, in which case you can see road, it looks like this, but the road's reflective, you can just see bits of it starting here, can you see now? Or it can be very compressed and very slippy snow. Now when that happens, that's your warning, and you can see it in headlights of this car coming towards us on the side. Can you see almost a perfect reflection of his headlights in ground? That's telling you that this is very sketchy, it's very slippy ground, and it's more slippy than your average everyday snow, which is a sort of a matte or a satin finish, and brake lights and headlights or street lights doesn't reflect in it. When you see that, when you can see it, and you can see it right off like half a mile in front sometimes, when you can see it, and pay very close attention to this junction, because when he puts on his brakes here you can be able to see a little more, that's when you need to be staying back. You've got really increase it. Can you see how reflective they are here? And you can see he's just scoots to one side here. Look, there's his track. You can see on ground where it's like ice, and that's when you want to hold back, you want to stay back, you want to apply your brakes earlier on and apply it a little bit more gently and progressively. You don't want to stomp on the brake. You want to use your engine braking instead of your brakes, or together with your brakes, because your brakes are limited. Your traction, your your tyre traction is limited, and it's limited by however much traction you've got, and you don't know how much that is, so you don't want to push it to breaking point. You want to accompany that by using the transmission, the engine, to slow you down a little bit, and that's why it's important to use engine braking instead of braking, which is why I did a short video a while ago. In conditions like this, you want to apply into, I've just knocked it into sport, and you want to decrease drop your gears, and that way your engine starts to go louder, and that's when the engine itself is doing the braking. You're not relying upon your gears alone, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's basically what I was going to show you, is that this shiny ground, and you can see it miles off. Sometimes you go down the road and be half a mile in advance, you can see black shiny mirror-like sort of conditions on the road, and that's when you want to be mindful that it's super sketchy. This here in front is fine, you can stop. Noticing stuff that's going on will help you be safer, and that's what Firthy wanted to just share with you today. Anyway, thank you very much for liking and subscribing my videos. Thank you for paying attention to the boring stuff that I talk about. I hope that it helps keep you safe and that you don't get into any drama this winter, and we'll look forward to speaking to you on the next video. Thank you very much, and cheerio!